Hello guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. If you're just seeing me for the first time, thank you, welcome. I'm a Nigerian who lives here in South Africa with my family that make various content. I'm sure you like it here on this channel because we do a lot of amazing things. So if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do well to just hit on the subscribe button. It's a click away from you, and when you do, hit on the bell sign. That's where you'll be notified of my subsequent videos. Okay, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. In today's video, we are telling you the whole truth about a recent internet bolt war or banter, let me just put it that way, or misunderstanding, whichever one you decide to call it, between Nigerians and South Africans. And I'll tell you my take on it. I'll also tell you how I heard the story so far, okay? And yeah, everything you need to know, as much as I know. But if you have any other information, feel free to correct me on the comment section. The comment section is where we address things. And yeah, so yeah, let's jump right into the video. So guys, yeah, it's just a chill Saturday afternoon. I decided to bring this video to you because I've been seeing this internet banter. I think it started like 3 days ago or something. I was just scrolling through the streets of social media, and on the Nigerian internet space where we always get informations. So they said this, let me just read. South African farmer reveals how he tackles boredom by requesting rights in Nigeria. Okay, that is what the title was all about, and we were like, okay, what's going on? Somebody posted a ride where, like, if you don't know what, you should know Uber or Bolt or those kind of commercial drives where you order and they come and pick you, and after you pay them. Okay, so apparently a South African man posted his transaction. I don't know how to explain it on Twitter, and he was trying to explain that this is how he cures his boredom. What he does is that he just orders random boat ride from Nigeria, and when the ride gets to the destination, he cancels the ride, thereby making the boat rider to lose money and lose time and everything. And subsequently, if they begin to cancel your ride so much, you can even lose your license with the boat, and you run into a lot of personal problem, and even with the company called Bolt. So he explained that is how he cures his boredom. I don't know how possible it is, tell me on the comment section, but apparently from what I understand, he'll be in South Africa here. He will probably change his location or something and orders a boat in Nigeria. And when the person gets you know how it is, they'll call you, okay, I'm here, and the person, he will be like, he will just cancel it, and then he'll order another one. I don't know how that works. And he came and posted it on the social media space. And you guys know, I don't know, you've seen the last videos I made about Nigeria and South Africa. Nigeria and South Africa has had this love. Let me just call it love, because I don't like to project negativity. They've had this unique situation. I don't know how to call it. I don't know how the right word to use. The Nigerians and South Africans, in most cases, they don't agree, especially in the social media space. I would just say that here in South Africa, people just go their way. Nigerians do their thing, South Africans do their thing, as much as I know or as I see. But in the social media space, they don't agree at all. They make it so as though Nigerians and South Africans have this big squabble. Yes, there may be squabbles here and there. People might have their own resentments here and there. Nigerians, South Africans have their own resentment due to Nigerians' reputation that is not really entirely how it is. Nigerians have their own thoughts as well towards South Africans due to reputations as well, which is not how it is, and all that. So this squabble has always been ongoing. But this person chooses to capitalize on the situation at hand, the Chidinma situation, Chidinma Saga. If you don't know about the Nigerian national that was asked to step down from the Miss South Africa that was just concluded. So Nigeria and South Africa, the misunderstanding, presently fresh at the time. And this person chooses to use this opportunity and does this. So a lot of Nigerians said a lot of things about that. I'll just read a few. A lot of social media users, Nigerians especially, started saying a lot of things on that on Twitter, and they moved it to Instagram as well. Imagine how Nigeria start requesting ride in South Africa, make them no start waiting, they no fit finish. Like, he's trying to say, if Nigerians start this kind of situation right now, considering the population, let them not start what they can't finish. Others will say, let Nigerians retaliate by ordering for cooked food with the instruction pay on delivery. Boredom for boredom. A lot of people, we are saying a lot of things. Some people, we are saying two can play the game. If we decide to repay South Africans with the same energy, fuel go finish for that country. Meaning, if we decide to do the same, that the fuel of the riders will be finished. A lot of people started saying a lot of things. 2 days later, on the same issue, somebody, a South African, made a post, and in here on Instablog Niger, they titled it "South African Man Apologizes After Nigerians Generally Reciprocated Their Kind Gesture." Okay, so a South African man posted, "We South Africans started this, and it's so sad because we can't beat Nigerians when it comes to this game. Like 3 goods have been delivered to my doorstep which I didn't order. It's really annoying. Nigerians, we are truly sorry." A lot of people now saying a lot of things. Apparently, what happened is that after the first post happened and Nigerians started retaliating, they started ordering. A lot of Nigerians started ordering boats. You see, like, somebody will gather like 4 phones or 5 phones, ordering boats and cancelling, ordering boats and cancelling. Some Nigerians went to the extent of ordering I don't know where they do pay on delivery. I think it's maybe Take a Lot. I don't know. I think Take a Lot does items you can order and pay on delivery. So they started using random addresses and ordering goods. Somebody said he got 3 packages in his doorstep and he didn't order for them. A lot of crazy things on the Nigerian internet space. Let me also read some of the things they were saying. When that came out, the guy was just explaining that another person also explained that a lot of goods were coming to him, and that Uber's boat people are jam-packed somewhere. They can't even get boat ride and everything. So Nigerians went gaga. They went all out and started ordering from different angles, and said some of the boatmen will even call and say, "Where are you?" They will be making fun of people, and vice versa. I think maybe South Africans were also doing back and Nigerians were doing back. So this South African came to apologize and say that South Africans started this game, that they can't beat Nigerian in this game, obviously, that they are very sorry. Okay, so a lot of Nigerians started saying some things like, "Lesson learned, don't play with people that started the year with the strong motto, no grief for anybody." So a lot of Nigerians started commenting on the post that they, in Nigeria this year, I think it was the 2nd or 3rd day of January, there was this random quote or saying or whatever. I don't know how it started. Ignore, I'm outside. I don't know how it started, but they came up with "no grief for anybody." It was a saying. Everybody was now saying "no grief for anybody." It means, it's a pidgin English, Nigerian pidgin English vernacular. No grief for anybody. It literally means don't back down for anybody. Don't back down. Don't back down. That's what it means. Or when, like, do not. Please, if you're a Nigerian, tell me what it means. But this is how I can interpret it. Don't back down for anybody. Tit for tat, basically. Basically, when somebody comes at you with 1, come at them with 10. That is what that quote means. I don't know who came about it, but we are just saying it in Nigeria this January. At least for the half of the year. It's dying down right now, but we are saying it all year. No grief for anybody. Like, don't back down for anybody for any reason. So this person was saying that people that started a quote, this kind of quotes in the beginning of the year, do not come with them at with this kind of thing. That's the lesson. Other people were saying things you didn't pay for was delivered at your doorstep. How? And a lot of people were explaining it, that you can buy on delivery. Somebody also said, we no kuku get job. Like, thank God they say we are jobless. So it brings me to when our former president called Nigerian youth, jobless Nigerian youth or lazy Nigerian youth. I don't know. So this person is trying to reiterate the fact that they can play this game because they already called them jobless and they don't have jobs and all that. It was just a funny thing. And yeah, that's actually what has been going on. I don't know the situation of things right now. So what's my take on this? My first take, I don't know if this person that started this thing is actually a South African. This person could be a South African, or this person could be from somewhere else, or a random person from anywhere. I'm not trying to say that this person is not a South African. Already, if you watch the post the person made, is a South African name, and he could be a South African. But if he's a South African, I don't think he doesn't represent all South Africans, because I live in South Africa and I know that normal South Africans, they don't look for trouble on their own, like on the normal day, starting this kind of thing. He could be a South African or not, or even if he is, I want to say that this is not how all South Africans are. There could be, like I always say in my post, you can't judge a whole country by the behavior of some people or one person, or so even if this person is a South African and he did it, of course it's very wrong. That's very, very wrong for you to be doing this kind of thing. You know that you're doing bad to somebody, and you're posting it on the social media space. So I want to say that, yeah, it's very, very wrong for this person to have started it anywhere the person is from. Even if the person is not from South Africa or the person is from South Africa, I know it's very, very wrong. And I want to say that this does not indicate how the average South African will behave, because they don't go about doing this, from the little I know of them. Okay, not to justify this behavior, I totally condemn it. And yeah, condemning bringing it on the social media space, knowing that you're going to undo somebody in their own little hustle, people that ride boats. Okay, yeah, that's one. And second, I also want to say that Nigerians, retaliating. Obviously, when you beat a child, you don't tell the child how to cry. Yes, I know that it's within their right to feel bad, and considering the controversy, Chidinma Miss South African controversy, that is one thing. It's still fresh, so people's mind are still angry and all that. So yeah, Nigerians retaliated, which am I trying to condone it? No, it's not the best thing to do in this situation, because you know that these are people that did not even call for. These are people that are going about their daily hustle, doing their jobs, getting food to eat. Me myself, there was one time I wanted to ride Uber. It's just that my husband said, "You're a woman." I wanted to go into Uber or boat. I think mainly boat. Uber. I wanted to go into starting to drive Uber. My husband was like, you're a woman, and I know women drive Uber and all that. But so what am I trying to say in essence? That these are people going about their daily businesses, and this is happening to them because something they don't even know. It's so unfortunate, and I don't like it. It's unfair. Okay, so I am not condoning the behavior of Nigerians, although I will say that if that person was actually a South African, he started it, and now it's beginning to affect people that don't even have a hand in this. People, all these boatmen that are their trips are being cancelled, and goods are being delivered. It's not fair. I feel it's not fair. It's very, very unfair, because we are going to the extent of ordering goods and Uber picking them. I don't know how true that is, but that's what we are seeing. I feel is very sad and unfortunate. So I condemn that behavior. That's my take on it. And so other South Africans, we are saying that on the social media, on that comment, that under those comments, that it's not South Africans that drive boats, it's only Malawians and Zimbabweans and even foreigners. And partially that could be true, but that's not entirely true, because all the times I've used boats and Ubers, even the times my husband have used boats, sometimes my husband's car might be in, he might take it in for for servicing, and he has a patient and he'll just use Uber or Bolt to go back to his practice, and it's mostly South African. So that narrative that is only foreigners that drive these transport companies is not true. It's not true. And recently I went to Durban to get my certificate from UKZN, my master's, and all through my stay in Durban, I spent 3 days in Durban. It was Uber boats that I was using, not Uber, because it's the boat app that I have. It's from the airport to going to UKZN, going back to my hotel, going to the mall, and they were all South Africans that took me, and very good guys. I must tell you, very kind, nice guys. We were even, we were chit-chatting. I chit-chatted with all the Uber guys, and they were cool, very cool South African guys. Okay, so when people are somewhere talking about a certain country, that's why I always say don't judge a book by what you hear. Oh, they say people do this, people do this. No, that's not true. Okay, those guys were all good. I also want to also tell South Africans, you can't also be judging Nigeria. Oh, everybody is bad, they do this, they do. No, because when you have real relationship or real contact with this national, that's how you know how they really behave. Okay, so you can't say, oh, everybody from this country did this, does this or does that. No, that's not true. And it's this narrative that is causing this kind of unrest and misunderstanding between Nigerians and South Africans. South Africans think Nigerians are criminals. Nigerians think South Africans are xenophobic. All those kind of things. Those narratives are very, very wrong, and I really condemn them. So I'm trying to say that those guys that carried me in Uber, like I would say I use like up to 5 or 6 Ubers with all my trips, or 7, and they were nice. The one was even saying, this one you don't know this more, please be careful so that you'll be safe. Okay, don't act as if you don't know this more, don't ask people too many questions. He was just giving me directions. So these people are not the way you see them, or I don't like these narratives, honestly. I also know Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian. The average Nigerian person is not bad. It's not all those things. So all those internet narrative and internet squabbles, they are the ones causing this misunderstanding between these two countries. So I just want to say that I don't like this. It's not fair. Let's stop this. Let's stop this. We are Africans. These things are you're hurting your fellow African, irrespective of if this is a South African riding the boat or if it's a foreigner. It's your fellow black person that is doing this, is riding this boat, and you're hurting their pockets, you're hurting their livelihood, whether it's Nigerians or South Africans that is doing it. So let's stop. It's not fair. As much as it was a South African started it, not South Africans. I won't say a South African apparently, allegedly started it, and it's not fair. That's bad. I condemn that. And Nigerians, or some Nigerians, continued. I also condemn it. So that's my take on this internet squabble. Apparently, I hope that even as is dying down, or it dies down, let us not continue doing this. This is very childish. This is unheard of. You can't be hurting a fellow human being. See, everything I told my kids the other day, what goes around must surely come down. When you hurt somebody, irrespective of who the person is, black, white, colored, whatever nationality or skin color, you're hurting a human being, and it's not fair. And there's posterity to judge. Okay, so let's this rift between South Africa and Nigeria, let us stop it. We are Africans, we should be brothers. Let's bury the hatchet, and like the South African guy said, we are sorry. Nigerians, please, ejo biko ndo ema binu. Okay, biko, let's stop. And South Africans also, sorry, let's stop. Okay, yeah, that's my take on those internet squabble. But that's the story apparently. And as much as you may want to laugh over it, it's funny, but it's not funny, because people are hurting. Okay, when you keep canceling somebody's ride, the person is hurting. You're wasting the person's petrol, you're wasting the person's time, wasting the person's money, risking the person's license with the boat and all that. So yeah, that's my take on it. And yeah, what do you think on the comment section? Share your thoughts. Be respectful, be kind, and we do not judge people, and we do not condemn negativity on this channel. Yeah, please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up, share, comment, like, and share your thoughts, and I'll see you on my next one. What do you think? Is it good for us to do this to our brothers as Africans? Yeah, share your thoughts, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.